guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of starting to upload more, so this is exciting. I just got a video up not too long ago. It's an older one. It's from 2018, but I found it and I was like, I want to put this up. So I did, and at the beginning part of the title, it does say older video, just to warn you guys, because I will sometimes do that. I will find videos that I have not uploaded yet, and then I will decide I want to edit it and put it up. But if it doesn't have that in the beginning, that means it's current. And the title of this one is just gonna say the title. But I was wearing this shirt when I did that one, so continuity. No, anyway. But yeah, just a little heads up there. But this video is, I think, part 4, possibly, of a little Q&A series that one of my subscribers wanted me to do. Back in, I want to say 2017, I did this video and I actually recorded it with my webcam. It was things people who stutter understand, because stuttering is the disorder that I have. I am getting better though with my speech, as you may notice throughout the years as I upload these, you would notice that. But this one subscriber, they have found that video, and since then wanted to know more about my stuttering and all that stuff and how it like affects me. So that's what this video is. I think it's part 4 of this whole Q&A series. I just lost the word that I wanted to say. So they have sent me this PDF of the questions that they want me to answer. So without further ado, let's go. This first question says, are you in control of your stutter, or is your stutter in control over you? Why do you think so? I feel like when I was younger, I cared more about it, which thank God I didn't really care that much back in like 3rd grade. Back then, I was really self-conscious. Like, that's all I would think about if I had to be on stage and talk for something, or if I had to talk for anything. But of course, with YouTube, I just don't care about, like, I don't care. When it comes to filming, my stuttering, like, I could care less. Like, literally, I have mentioned it actually in that video, which I will link up on the eye. But I could care less about my stuttering when it comes to filming. Like, I mean, I know that there are people that are going to be watching it. Honestly, I could care less about it, really. But back then, if it wasn't filming, I was constantly just, like, scared about it. And, like, worried that, like, how people would react to it. And I still kind of am that way. But nowadays, like, I don't care as much, you know? Like, there are people out there, and those people might be watching this, which, if so, hey. But there are people out there who, like, have it worse than me, like, who are really, really, really bad, and I'm not trying to shame you. Listen, I'm here with you, even though my stuttering might not be that bad. I'm starting to realize as I talk to people, like people I don't know, like, it's just how I talk. Like, that's, like, with people with autism, like, it's not like they can hide it. Like, that's just how they are. Like, you can't hide it. So, if people make fun, and believe me, I need to learn this myself, that if people make fun of me for it, frick them. If you are one of them people who make fun of other people for their differences, F you, because that's just rude and disrespectful. Like, if that person, you know, like, stutters badly, so what? So if you are one of them people who make fun of people, frick you. Change the way you frickin' think. So to answer that question, I don't really care as much. I still am a bit like about it, but like I'm not like as scared. You know, I'm starting to be like, oh, you know, this is fine. Do blocks suddenly appear, or do you know that they are coming? I guess it just like depends. Like, sometimes I know that I'm going to stutter with it, and I would try to kind of like wheezy my way around it. But for the most part, it just happens. It just freaking happens. And if you are new here, my stuttering is a block. Like, I have a block of sound, meaning when I speak, nothing comes out, which makes phone calls really, really frustrating. But you know what? We're fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. What do you consider a mild block as compared to a severe block? Give 2 examples. See, a mild block to me would be like, it's like a short block and then you're like out of it and you're talking. A severe one would be like you're trying, but your brain is like, no, we are not going to do this clearly. We are not going to do this fluently. So we're just going to, block for like 2 minutes. Do letters, syllables, I almost said symbols, or words trigger your stutter? I think it's more of the sound of the thing that I'm trying to say. Like, it'll normally be like vowels, sounds, I guess you would say, is what does it the most. You guys would know, I had a friend, Olivia. That name would be more difficult to say, so I just call her Liv. What are your top 3 stuttering patterns? Again, like I said, just a block, pretty much. Describe the pressure you feel from a severe block. What is the pressure and what does it feel like? When I'm in a block, it's more like, I need to get this out. Like, in my head, I'm going, they are waiting for me and I need to get this out. I need to just say it. And sometimes it depends on the person, if they know that I stutter or they don't know how to react. Like, because I have had someone laugh at me, not in a way to make fun of me, but like, she just didn't know how to react. I've had, and what's worse is, I think I've told this story, but when I was in high school still, I took a school bus to my high school that I went to, and the first day, the driver wanted to make sure that all the kids were there, whatever, and you had to say your name as you got on the bus to make sure that she had all the kids. And of course, that's pressure, because you can't be standing there, like, trying to get out your name. And I know it sounds pretty dumb to all you not stutterers out there, but the pressure is real, okay? Like, to say your own name, like, to block, like, it is possible, okay? If there are people watching this and they don't stutter, like, it's real, okay? Sometimes we can't even say our own name, okay? And it really sucks. So, yeah, it's just like, I just need to get this out. And, I mean, my family sometimes, it's more my blood family that will wait for me to finish my sentence. Sometimes not, but sometimes my mom's boyfriend, will finish my sentence for me, and sometimes he's right, and sometimes he's not right, and I'm like, it's not what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, I get you're trying to help me, but, like, let me say what I want to say, because maybe you're wrong, and that's not what I was going to say in the first place. So maybe, like, wait until I'm finished, okay? Hey, bubbies. Hi. The cat just came in. Can you... Well, hi. This is my cat, Angel. Here, say hi to everybody, Angel. He just walked in my room and he wanted to be on the bed. Well, whatever. But yeah, you just saw my cat. But yeah, and his name is Angel, in case you're wondering. But yeah, he's really cute. Describe what thoughts are racing through your mind when a severe block is only seconds away. I'm just trying to say the sentence that I'm trying to say, pretty much. It's not really that I'm, like, thinking about it. It's more, like, the sentence that I'm trying to say is what is in my head to then to say. What options do you have on how to get out of a severe block? So there are 2 options that I do, and there's one that I would recommend. I will sometimes keep going until the thing actually comes out, what I was trying to say. And then I have the stop, just stop talking, and then start over again. And possibly the second time, maybe try to slow down your speech. Like, slow down what you're trying to say. Describe in what order you use your lips, eyes, darting up, tongue. It's not that I'm trying to, like, pick an order. It's just whatever helps me get the sentence out is what I'm doing. Just trying to do everything in my willpower to get what I want to say out is what I'm doing, pretty much. Read out loud the following 3 short sentences. After you read them, explain what sentence was the hardest. Okay, so we have my calculator application is a TI-39 and not TI-39. YouTube uses youthful utilities illiterately? Don't know what that word is. My remind application reviews real reminders. Probably sentence 3 was the hardest for me to answer that one. So this next question, I would have to read this out loud. So it says, I will literally utilize YouTube's 4 rare functionalities listed in the necessary utilities folder. I ran out of air. So it says, part A here says, how many times did you block? You just saw it, just maybe like a few times. What letters make the sentence difficult to read? It's not the letters, it's how they're said. Name the hardest words in the sentence. Probably necessary and utilities, possibly. If the 3 phases of stuttering are sudden shock, struggle, which phase would you say is your hardest phase? The part where I'm actually stuttering is the hardest. Let's say that you are reading something out loud, which is what I'm doing right now, which also I suck at. So, I mean, I can read, but I can read faster in my head than out loud because my brain goes faster than my mouth. Let's say that you are reading something out loud. Suddenly, you start struggling on a specific word for 5 seconds. Describe what you are thinking, what options you have available to get the word out, and why are you looking at the same word when you're stuck on that word for 5 seconds. I'm like thinking about the word and I'm thinking, say it. Like, get it out, please. As you are casually talking to a stranger, you stumble into a huge block where your speech is totally paused and blocked. Describe everything that you do to come out of this sudden block. Well, it depends on what I choose to do, okay? It's either I will keep trying until it actually comes out, or I will stop and then start the sentence over again. Then I probably will tell that person, I'm sorry I stutter. And 10 times out of 10, they're like, oh, it's fine, you're fine. After reading aloud the following 2 sets of numbers, which number from each set is smoother to say? 558 or 898? I'd say the 5 one is easier for me. Because it's 8, it's like a vowel sound, so it's like more harder for me. Number 16. Count down by 3 from 85 to 75. But why every 3 though? That's what I want to know. 85, 82, 78, 75. I think that was right. I don't know. You have said that the number 57 is hard to say. Explain what makes this number more difficult than 89. I think it's just more sounds, unlike 78, which is much more easier for me. But yeah, because sometimes I will say 78 by accident when I meant 57. it's like more to say. 57, 78. Like, it's much more like sounds. Why are words starting with the letter L harder with words starting with the letter R? They are? Like, I mean, have you noticed that? I don't think so. I mean, we all know what I'm gonna say, but a reason why I would say words that start with R and L is because in my head names come to mind, and if you watch Good Mythical Morning, the two hosts are Rhett and Link, so we have Rhett and we have Link. Simple as that. And they're all one syllable names. I just realized. I just realized. Wow. Nice. But yeah. And that is the end of the questions that I had a subscriber send to me. Thank you for sending them. Here's your video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!